Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
We did it! We made it to Friday. I know for a lot of people this was a short week, but sometimes, man, those short weeks feel the longest. And if you did have to work every day this week, take a breath, because it's Friday. And you can join us here on CoastLife to kick everything off. I'm still joined by Rachel Parker. She's been filling in all week long, hanging out with us here on CoastLife, which we always appreciate. We love talking to you about the Parker Group, but I also just love hanging out with you.
Yeah, it's been fun. I'm really kind of sad that it's coming to an end.
I know, but we'll keep seeing you.
You'll see me next Friday. You can't get rid of me that easy.
Exactly. And I'm Leah Rizzo, and we wanted to kind of start the show today. Texas Roadhouse,
Oh, man.
When that bread pulls you in, because in my opinion, that's the reason to go to Texas Roadhouse.
It is definitely up there. And one of my favorite things is the fact that you don't even have to wait until you sit at the table. It's like you're getting to your plate or getting to your place, and they just grab the hot rolls right out of the basket, throw that cinnamon honey butter in there.
Yes.
And then do you want some rolls? It's always like, yes.
You're like, has anyone ever answered no to the rolls at Texas Roadhouse?
Yes, but I'm right there with you. That is just one of the best things to eat around.
Yeah, I'm not really a heavy red meat eater or a steak eater in particular. So for me, really, the only reason to go is the rolls. But for a lot of people, they go for the full meal, the full experience. And it could be that they're playing tricks on us with these rolls. They give them to us, and it actually tricks our brains into wanting to eat more food.
Which is so interesting. What's the science? Do you know what the science behind that is and why?
So they say because it's such a sweet bread, there's a lot of sugar in it.
That's true, yes.
So it raises our glucose levels, and then we hit that crash. And when we hit that crash, we're like,
you want more.
I'm hungry. And so you go to town ordering everything off the menu.
That's devious, because that even ties into the timing of doing it before you even sit down.
They serve it to you first.
Oh man, but it works on me every time.
I was gonna say, I'm not going to say this is going to change how I navigate Texas Roadhouse, not one bit.
Yes, I will still be ordering the cheese fries immediately after I finish. Yes.
Exactly. I come for the carbs, okay? That's the most important part to me of almost any meal.
Yeah, you're not going keto anytime soon then, I take it.
No, I really can't. And I remember when keto was the fad, and I had people in my office that were like, oh, keto this, keto that, it's got to be keto. And I was like, bring me all the leftover pasta that you don't want. I'll take care of it for you.
No, amen to that. I am exactly right there with you. When people say oh, I feel so much better, I'm like, I feel so sad without bread in my life. I don't think I can do it.
I just can't. I can't give that up.
I can't either.
And this year I did make a little bit, I won't say I committed to this as a resolution, because I do think this would be very difficult for me.
Okay.
Because I'm a big cheese lover.
Oh, yes.
But and I'm not giving up cheese entirely, but I am cutting back on my cheese consumption. Because
Interesting.
It may have gotten out of hand over the holidays. I was like, man.
So what does cutting back look like in your world? What is the amount of cheese in a day that we're talking here?
I guess just less snack and cheese, because I always have charcuterie making things on hand because I'm in a pinch, if I get surprise guests, what can I pull out? Cheese, crackers, pepperoni, boom.
Yeah.
And so it's it feels like a good protein snack, but I just feel like I was, cutting more cheese off than anything else, and that's what I was eating.
That cholesterol starts to creep up a little bit.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, maybe we need to dial this back just a little bit.
Yeah.
So but I just can't cut the carbs. They're here to stay.
Well, thinking about things that might not be here to stay, something we were going to talk about today too is cursive handwriting.
Yes.
I find this fascinating. It seems like it's really becoming kind of a hot topic in the education field.
Yes. And I feel like I remember when I was a kid too, my parents were like, they're not teaching you kids cursive. And we were like, we do learn cursive. We don't have to write in cursive for the rest of our school career.
Right.
It's you learn the alphabet. I think for us in 5th grade, we had to spend that year writing in cursive.
Yep.
But then by middle school on, it was whatever you wanted to write.
Yeah, it was exactly the same. I think it was 4th or 5th grade we learned, and for a couple months we had to do everything in cursive.
Yeah.
But now at this point, I might sign my name in cursive, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and I mean, I can read it and I can write in cursive still, but I find like handwriting in general, honestly, for a lot of even some of my younger coworkers, when they would handwrite something, I was like, what does this say? I was like, I can't, are you sure?
I feel the same way when Dustin writes anything.
There is sort of like that dad or doctor or like that
Legit.
degree of
Yes.
handwriting that you're like, what is this? And it's funny because my dad writes in all caps, always. Like it's
So he's
all
like shouting at you. And,
Yes.
Yeah.
And I find that other men his age kind of do the same thing sometimes.
I've seen that before now that you say that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like for me, even my handwriting is deteriorating so much that my signature has gone from like Rachel, like kind of nicely spelled out in cursive, to now it's like an R squiggle, and then the Parker is just another line.
Yeah.
To the point that this is probably really embarrassing, but my bank told me, they were like, if your handwriting keeps changing and devolving like this, we're going to have to get a new signature card on file for you, because they said it doesn't even match like a couple years ago when I originally signed my signature cards. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a good thing for people to know, though, and be aware of, and you know, not that you have to continue working on your handwriting like workbook style the way you would in school, but I find that I love writing by hand, because I think for me, it helps me retain information a lot better, and I know this about myself. I know there have been studies linked to that thought process, because I remember in college, everyone was taking notes on their laptop, and I tried that, and I was like, I can't study. I cannot study from this piece of paper. If I write something down, then I at least have some inkling of familiarity where I can picture myself writing it. And I can maybe pull this out somewhere, yes.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, actually that's interesting, because like memory is spatial that way. So if you do an action, I bet there is something that's tied in your brain that way. I'm the same way. And you did this. Are you a lefty?
Yes.
Interesting. So I wonder if that ties in at all.
It could. Are you left or right-handed? Do you have any lefties in your life?
I have like nieces and nephews that are lefties. My whole family is right-handed, but I am the same way. Especially, I think, to-do lists. Have you noticed that?
Yes.
Handwriting a to-do list, I feel like, really helps me remember what the things are I need to do. And then you get the satisfaction, the little dopamine hit of like crossing it off physically when you're done.
Especially the way that sometimes you throw something on your to-do list that you just did, just so you can cross it out. You're like, look how good I am.
So productive.
I did it. Go me. Do your kids still handwrite in school? Because I'm a little far removed from what the education system looks like with handwriting at this time, and I know by high school things do switch over to the tablet or Chromebooks or whatever they're using. It's all digital.
It's interesting. So Avery, Ford is in kindergarten, so we're not quite, we're just working on the very basics of the pencil right now. But Avery, when she was in a private school, they really did focus on cursive a lot.
Interesting.
I haven't seen her really have to practice it at all now that she's in public school. And when she writes, it's all in print, never in cursive. So,
but she does handwrite.
Yeah, but she handwrites quite a bit. She has a Chromebook at school, but most of her work is done handwritten. So
good. Yeah. I mean, not necessarily good, like, oh, my way was the right way, but just kind of interesting to see the difference, I think, especially for kids that young. It feels like it's in that motor skill territory.
It is, and there is something kind of nostalgic and like, I don't know, it feels like maybe culturally we're like going through a new chapter when handwriting kind of becomes less significant. And even in real estate, like a lot of the times, I would say at least 50% of the time, people don't sign their documents by hand. They're actually electronically signing things through their email, and then you'll just see like a little
that little box pops up.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just type it away, and there you go. And you're like, I wish my signature looked like that.
Yes, very true. Yeah, my bank would be so happy with me if my signature looked like that.
Did you ever practice like an autograph or like a signature back in the day? Yeah.
It never turned out the way I envisioned it, though.
Me neither. And there was this one girl in my class, and she would like start writing everyone's name because she had beautiful handwriting, and she's like, this is fun for me. And I was like, I can't recreate that. Can I just cut that out and stick it on everything?
Just have a stamp made of it. I was always jealous of the L first name, so I always thought the L was a really pretty.
The loopy L is pretty
first
fun.
Letter, yeah. R is kind of tricky. But
I feel like there are pretty R's too, because I've also got Rizzo, so you get a little bit of both. So it's but the Z's are always like I can't write in a straight line. They go. So whether handwriting is something you share with your kids or you're worried about with your kids, we want to hear about it. You can always chat with us, team@coastlife.com, and we'll hear your thoughts and opinions on anything we talk about here on the show, which we do have to get to. Let's see what's coming up today on Coast Life. We know Coastal Delmarva is so good at giving back to the community, and we're finding out how Sussex Academy is doing that as well.
And then we have the adorable pet of the week. We're going to introduce you to a cute little pup that might be ready to be your next pet.
And it's Friday, which means we've got some trends to try with our trending tries. And maybe you can give it a shot too. All that fun and more is coming up today on CoastLife.
CoastLife is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in appliances, to ensure that you not only get the best product for your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your remodel.
It's always fun bringing clients into Delmarva Design Center. No matter how much they want to spend, there's always an option for people to pick something that they like.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
It may be freezing outside, but it's warm and toasty at Kids Catch in Lewis. Warm up with friends and family and spark your imagination with adventure, wonder, and fun. Our fully stocked shelves await your arrival with hand-picked toys, games, books, crafts, puzzles, science kits, dress-ups, and unique clothing in newborn to size 8 too. Plus birthdays, baby gifts, and much more. Shop local at Kids Catch in Lewis and at Tide Pool Toys and Games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
We are here at Sussex Academy in Georgetown, where a 25 years long tradition is still going strong. That's the Giving Tree donation program. So, if you guys come on with me, let's get warm and talk to the people, the faculty and students that make this possible.
Meet Maureen McLaughlin, academic advisor and faculty sponsor of Giving Tree for all of its 25 years.
This year was year 25. And that's a big one. It's quite a milestone for me to be able to continue to do this project, and I have a lot of loyal supporters here in the building and a lot of loyal families that always help me. When the school first opened in 2000, I was part of one of the original middle school teams, and all of the teams do service projects. And I remembered as a child my church having an angel tree where parishioners would come and they would take an angel off the tree and then bring in that item for a needy child. So we morphed it a little bit and we made it the Giving Tree. So we would cut out leaves, some years we cut out snowflakes, and we would have our students take the actual leaf off the tree and then bring in that item. So I was a little nervous, but as always our community comes through, and just when I think there won't be enough, there always is. We knew how many kids were in that family, and we tried to find out what toys and entertainment they might like, but we found that that got really tricky because we didn't know exactly what football team the child rooted for.
As the program evolved, it went from gifts and toys to bringing essentials for households in need.
So we found it was easier to give the necessities because everybody needs toilet paper, everybody needs toothpaste. Nobody really wants to spend their Christmas money on that, but we thought if parents didn't have to spend money on those necessities, those needs, that then they might have a little extra for the wants or the specials.
Some more of those items Giving Tree is looking to receive:
laundry detergent, aluminum foil, fabric softener, shampoo, conditioner, just those typical items that families are buying every week or every other week at the store. It really is a community project. It doesn't go beyond our family, but there are members of our family who are incredibly supportive of the project. There are staff members who've been involved almost the whole way through. I have some families that I know I can discreetly go to. In addition to all the items that we provide, we're able to give gift cards to local businesses, and there are always people who are stepping up to donate.
While Maureen has held different faculty roles since Sussex Academy opened its doors,
I started in the classroom, so I had a set of students and families that I could always rely on. And then when I left the classroom a few years ago, I got really worried that the program wouldn't be able to continue.
she has been a consistent spirit making Giving Tree happen.
But I have so many helper elves in so many places in this building that everyone else did all that advertising. And then the high school club, the Interact Club, they became involved. And then the Scrub Club became involved. And so it's no longer really just this single project that one team is doing now. It's really our whole school. A big shout out to my teaching assistants, because on the mornings that I really needed it, they really came through.
I helped organize all the food that we got from the families that donated, and I organized it into like each family box.
This is Gianni, Shannon, and Morgan, student volunteers in their senior year, organizing donations and running fundraisers within the school.
The dress down day is like, because we wear uniforms with our school, students can pay $2 once a month to wear normal clothes, and then a different charity is assigned to each dress down day. So we had a dress down day like end of November, early December, and then all the money raised from that we put towards buying more goods to give to the families.
The food pantry is open year-round. The Giving Tree program is a much more intensive giving drive around the holidays.
We spend 3 weeks doing it, and we emphasize the importance of it, and we advertise it a lot, so we get a lot of donations.
Shannon here is actually Maureen's daughter, so the Giving Tree is a part of her earliest memories.
I remember often for Thanksgiving, she would bring home a huge pile of leaves, and she would bring them with us wherever we went for Thanksgiving, and scissors, and we would all cut them out. And me and my cousins, we'd all sit, and we'd have our scissors and just cut out hundreds of leaves.
The students are even tasked with advertising for this drive.
Well, Sussex Academy has its own Instagram account as well as a Facebook account. And then our Interact Club that we helped promote the project for this year also has an Instagram account people can follow.
The program doesn't just help families in need. The values of volunteerism and servitude are instilled in our student volunteers for generations.
So I just always kind of loved it and kind of saw all the good that it's able to bring to people. So once I came to Sussex Academy, I knew that was something I really wanted to participate in.
Well, there's a lot of manual work that you do, but but it is, it's a little bit intensive. You pick up a lot of stuff, you do a lot, but at the end of the day, it's really nice to help families, and you do have other people who can help you too. So it's a fun time. It's a fun thing to do.
Here's to another 25 years of the Giving Tree at Sussex Academy with Maureen McLaughlin.
Thank you. We'll see about that. I'll pass the torch to someone else soon.
25 years of the Giving Tree here at Sussex Academy. So congratulations again to Maureen, the faculty, and students who really give back to the community, making it count. There are so many donations coming in still that I decided to give a hand today. So, ladies, where do you need these? All right, I'm gonna help out for a minute, but stick around for some more CoastLife. We're gonna be right back.
Every morning, we choose how to begin.
When we step through the morning together, we walk through the rest of our day feeling just a little bit better.
We come here to make the most of today. We are each other's people. We are today.
At Inside Edition, we don't just report the news. There it is. We go where the news happens.
The miracles. These are the stories that impact your life. Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV. It's Vernon Powell's winter clearance. Save up to 50% off shoes and boots, up to half off apparel and handbags. Winter clearance markdowns throughout the store on over 200 brands. Don't miss the winter clearance event at Vernon Powell, happening now in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
Liberty Concrete and Enhancements. Delmarva's decorative concrete specialists. Transform your outdoor space with stamped concrete. Choose a design, color, and turn your outside into a conversation piece.
Working with Liberty Concrete was a very easy process. It's little to no maintenance at all. We love our outdoor space.
Create a beautiful space without the maintenance of pavers that's backed by our workmanship warranty. Call now for a free estimate and design your perfect outdoor space with Liberty Concrete and Enhancements.
Delaware has the 5th highest percentage of residents over the age of 65. Many are seniors who need a little assistance in order to maintain their independence, while others are family caregivers who just need a little time off. Are you a senior with time on your hands to help another? If you need help, if you need respite, if you can help, call me. I promise you can have a better life. I'm Amy McDermott of Seniors Helping Seniors, providing companionship and care to seniors in Sussex County.
Local news is really important, especially right now. Local news is still largely trusted by the people in the community that they cover, and a big part of that is because we're out in the community every day. We're meeting people, we're talking to people, we're telling their specific stories, because there's a lot of people that want to know what's going on here. There's a lot of people that have opinions about what's going on here. That matters from a journalistic standpoint.
Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
Uncomfortable at home? Cold floors and drafts starting to feel unbearable? DryTech specializes in transforming crawl spaces into clean, dry, and energy-efficient environments by sealing out moisture and enhancing air quality. They create a home that's healthier, more comfortable, and efficient year-round.
Say goodbye to freezing pipes, wasted energy, and discomfort. Our expert solutions provide peace of mind and long-lasting comfort for every season.
And we're here for your next crawl space project. Have you DryTech yet?
Hard workers need tough gear. Vernon Powell has the toughest and most comfortable workwear in the business. Work boots that work hard, like Timberland Pro, Carolina, and Red Wing, to Carhartt and Darn Tough socks. Only at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth.
Well, for 52 years, theatergoers have been enjoying the performances with the Possum Point Players. And here to talk about their latest performance, The God of Carnage, we've got Andrew Peters and Melody Westfall, director and one of the actors within the show. And first of all, welcome to the CoastLife Couch.
Thank you so much.
And I love talking to you guys because you guys always put on so many amazing and fun and wonderful shows. So tell us a little bit, Andrew, about this most recent show that you guys are putting on, because there's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it. So this is a fun one. This is a more modern play, won the Tony Award in 2009, and it's a four-hander, which I would call it. It's 4 actors on stage. They're on stage for the entire time, and it's a 90-minute piece, one scene that just goes throughout the 90 minutes.
Wow.
And it is 2 couples who are meeting to discuss a problem that happened between their children. Very natural thing that, might come up in our lives.
Sure.
How do we deal in a diplomatic fashion with a problem with our kids? And what this play deals with is how we try to take these diplomatic approaches, or how we kind of tried civility as the option, but how our own reluctance to play the blame game, how our own goal of playing the blame game gets in the way of us being human beings. And this one takes an extreme, and that's why it's a dark comedy, but it is a comedy because it is those truths and beliefs taken to a massive extreme. And this meeting doesn't go so well.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's a really fun one for actors, and Melody can talk to that a little bit. But it's a fun one because they get to go to some heavy lengths. They get to go to some very nasty places in terms of their language. And then we have a couple of odds and ends things that happen in the course of the play that require a little bit of special effects, but that make it a little bit more than just a meeting at home.
Interesting. I'm already hooked, and I'm sure you are too. So Melody, for you, 4 actors, 90 minutes. You're on the whole time. What is that like?
Basically, and it is one scene, but it evolves. It tells a whole story. So while it is one scene, there's a lot to keep track of. It's been a lot of work, but the team has been really great. There's a really terrific group of actors that have come together, and so it's been a lot of fun. It has been challenging to kind of stay in that moment, in that character for so long. But we've had great direction, and it's really is a great script. Like it's a real piece of art. So it's been challenging but fun.
For sure. Now, like we mentioned, 52 years of putting on shows with the Possum Point Players. What do you think keeps bringing theater lovers back to see these shows over and over again?
So, first of all, it's a really great facility. It's a beautiful theater. It's got, it's really easy to get to. There's lots of great restaurants around, so it's easy to make an event of it, to come out to see a show. It's centrally located, so, you can come from all over the county. You don't have to drive over the bridge to see great theater or even to the beach areas.
Sure.
We have a lot of options around here. We're really lucky for that. But the team is mostly volunteers at Possum Point Players, and there's a few staff there. Everyone's really committed to bringing just really excellent theater. So I think they just do a great job, and I hope they stay around a long time.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is, this is the beginning of their 52nd season, and this play itself is a powder keg of a play.
Sure.
So it's one that's going to get the season off to a huge bang. And then from there we go into some musicals. Little Women the Musical will be after this, which is going to be a lovely adaptation of that. There will be another musical later with La Cage. There's a comedy in the middle called 39 Steps, which is lovely. And then they end with their kind of Christmas show at the very end, which is, so there's a lot of variety in the season, and we're hoping that God of Carnage is going to be the fun kickstart to it all. It's one that's going to be, it's perfect because they have a bar right at the front, so you get a drink and strap in for a ride.
Awesome. I know it's going to be very fun, very funny, and like you said, also that dark comedy, which I personally am a big fan of. So for people who are hearing this and they're hooked and they're ready, where can they get tickets?
So Possum Point Players has on their website all the info you need to get to the tickets. If you want a little more information on the show or the cast, their new ticketing platform is perfect to find all that at once. So you go to their website, and January 31st to February 9th, 2 weekends, Fridays, Saturdays at 7:30, and then Sundays at 2.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in and getting us excited for God of Carnage. It's going to be a great show, and we don't want to give away too many spoilers, so we'll let these guys get on their way. But thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Of course. So we'll give you a minute to check out the tickets online, get those plans taken care of, and when we get back, we're going to talk some real estate and how we're serving the Spanish-speaking community.
Cold temperatures mean frozen pipes. When pipes burst and water damage strikes, trust Paul Davis Restoration. Call 410-219-9160 now. Serving all of Delmarva, our emergency response unit is on call 24/7. Paul Davis Restoration.
America's top skaters take the ice.
Absolutely exquisite.
To compete in the Prevagen U.S. Figure Skating Championships.
Makes it look so easy.
Tonight, 8 Eastern on NBC and Peacock.
I've never been SNL host and musical guest in the same week, so I brought in some help to cover with all the hosting duties.
Hello.
Hey.
Please welcome Timothy Chalamet!
He's good. He's really good.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable. Totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love. Totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love Shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
Be a part of art. Come inside the Art League of Ocean City's Center for the Arts. Waterfront on 94th Street Bayside. Admission is always free, year-round. Enjoy diverse galleries featuring original and local artworks for sale. You'll always find something new to see. Take an art class. We have something fun and unexpected for all ages and skills. Check our calendar. It's full of special events. See everything you need to know at ocart.org.
Cold temperatures mean frozen pipes. When pipes burst and water damage strikes, trust Paul Davis Restoration. Call 410-219-9160 now. Serving all of Delmarva, our emergency response unit is on call 24/7. Paul Davis Restoration.
This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by the Parker Group.
Well, we've been enjoying our half week here with Rachel Parker from the Parker Group, filling in and joining me as a co-host this week. But on Fridays, oftentimes we sit down and chat with you guys in the Parker Group, whether it's to introduce members of your team, keep us in the loop on all things going on in the wonderful world of real estate. And you brought another team member with you today, and I think I'm going to let you introduce this one.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So we always like to get involved with the community, and this time of the year, those of us who are 1099s know that it is tax season.
Yay!
It's always just such a fun way to kick off a new year. But we also have a really big Spanish-speaking community,
yes, we do.
Especially around our Georgetown office. And we're really fortunate to have some agents that are bilingual, that are really uniquely positioned to help serve this community. And so they're putting on a really fun event next week called Let's Talk Real Estate. And we are here with Deysy Ojeda to kind of give us the inside scoop on what's going to be happening there.
Yes, so I'm here to invite everyone, you guys, the community.
Yes. And why don't you tell us like when, where, like all the basics?
Yes, it's going to be next Wednesday, the 29th, 6 p.m. at our Georgetown office.
Awesome. Why would you say an event like this is important to help serve our Spanish-speaking community?
We have a lot of self-employed people, contractors, even like freelancers who file 1099s, and most of the time they're not done the correct way. Then we have to go back and amend their taxes and all that. So let's just prevent that and educate them now, empower them with the information that they need to file their taxes the right way.
That is so
Absolutely.
smart. Yes. You wouldn't believe how often it comes up that like these little things that you don't think much about in your daily life when you go to buy a house are all of a sudden a really big deal. And it can be a minor issue on taxes, but making sure that we get it done correctly.
Yeah, I mean, taxes are hard enough to file in your native language. I can't imagine trying to file taxes in a language that you don't speak necessarily, or just the verbiage of taxes are meant to be confusing for some reason.
For everyone.
For everybody. So that's just one more way that you guys are stepping up and helping out and serving the community, which you guys, you do all the time.
Yeah, and we're really fortunate because Deysy has like a really extensive background in the real estate industry, not only on the sales side, but she's a real estate investor as well, and understands the construction side. And so I know for you, it seems like that's a really popular piece of knowledge for you to share with the community.
It is, yes. And we've also partnered with tax experts, top lenders, and realtors like myself.
Awesome. Yeah, Deysy, talk to us a little bit more about your role within the Parker Group. Maybe how you've started and how you've grown with these guys in real estate.
I started almost at the same time that Rachel and Dustin did.
We got licensed.
She's been from the ground up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't start together. Well, we actually did.
We did. Yeah, we kind of started together and then came back together.
Yes, we did. So I've been doing it for almost 10 years.
Yeah, and so like I said, we're lucky because we have 3 agents really that are, well actually more, we have about 4 or 5 agents total that are bilingual and that are really well positioned to serve the Spanish speaking community. And so 3 of those agents are helping out with this event. So we have Deysy, who's been with us for quite some time and been in real estate for 10 years, as she mentioned. Jamie, who's been here on the couch before, and so she is great, also has a background in construction, really well integrated into the Spanish speaking community, and then also Carla Martinez, who's another one of our up and coming, really hardworking, amazing agent. And so all 3 of them are going to be there, but I think you said we also have lenders and tax prep professionals coming, right? And can you talk a little about their role in the event and what they're going to be contributing?
Of course. The tax experts, they are going to be there to let us know what forms to fill out, what deductibles they should take and what deductibles not to take.
Okay.
Help them.
That's true. It's just as important as
yeah. I'm thinking a lot of people say they gain a couple more than they the deductibles.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, no, absolutely. And then the lending side too, right?
Yeah, the lending side. They'll let us know exactly what they are looking for on those 1099s.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be a relief. Again, I cry every tax season because I hate doing taxes. So to have experts on hand that can help walk everybody through it, I mean, like I said before, it's one more way that you guys serve the community and go above and beyond your role as a real estate company and all that you do that is encompassed by that to make sure that everybody can get through tax season the right way.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and like a lot of people, like we said previous times, for a lot of people, they might look at their New Year's resolution and it's going to be time for you to buy a house this year.
Yep.
So this is really step one, you know?
For sure.
Make sure your taxes are right.
Yes. So is there anything that, viewers need to do ahead of time to be a part of this event? Can they just show up? How does it work?
It's free to attend. They can just show up. Wednesday, 6 p.m. We'll have coffee. So you're more than welcome to join us. If you want to bring your documents, you can.
Okay.
We will have the lenders and the tax experts in person so they can go ahead and check everything that you have.
Awesome. Sounds good. So grab all your stuff, show up a little prepared, and the wonderful team here at the Parker Group is going to help walk you through it. Well, Deysy, thank you so much for coming in today and
Thank you for having
sharing
me.
about your event on Wednesday. It's going to be great.
Thank you.
Of course. Coming up on CoastLife, though, if you're feeling a little snacky, we've got a way to take care of that when we get back.
Hey, bath guy, do you do roofs? Nope. Do you do lawns? Negatory. Do you do windows and siding? Not a chance.
At Peninsula Bath, we're your local pros for bathroom remodeling, and that's it. Top quality, customer focused, and competitively priced. Ask about our free shower door upgrade and our neediest bathroom contest.
Hey Dad, can you take out the trash?
No, son, not a chance.
Peninsula Bath.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers, reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
Limited space holding you back? Dive into your dreams with Miller Pools and Outdoor Living.
Our concrete pools are long-lasting and fully customizable to fit anywhere in your outdoor living space. Whether you're dreaming of an elegant design or something simple, we'll guide you through the process every step of the way. We prioritize your schedule and offer special financing options. We also specialize in pool decks, built-in pool bars, cabanas, outdoor kitchens, renovations, and upgrades.
Call Miller Pools and Outdoor Living for summer 2025 pool cleaning and service.
Signs of poor eyesight aren't always clear to us. At Wink Vision Center, we provide the best possible standard of care to discover the signs and improve your vision. Our eye exams are fast, easy, and comfortable to ensure you and your family can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop the finest selection of designer frames from Tiffany to Vera Wang, Maui Jim, and Urkers. Need an appointment? We can get you in as soon as the next day. The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Camp Rehoboth Chorus celebrates their 15th season, performing on Broadway on Valentine's Day weekend. Featuring the best of Broadway show tunes and musicals, this concert features hits from Mamma Mia, Hair, Jersey Boys, and Hello Dolly. Performances are February 14th and 15th at 7 p.m. and Sunday matinee on February 16th at 3 p.m. at Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach. Tickets are $30 and $15 for students. Available at camprehoboth.org. Sponsored by Coast TV.
This segment of CoastLife is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism.
From elegant charcuterie boards to delicious brunches and lunches, that is what you will find at the Modern Graze in Millards, Maryland. That is where I'm at right now with Megan Weissmiller, the owner of Modern Graze, of the Modern Graze. And you've already created such a beautiful spread for us here.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the Modern Graze and how you guys got started, because you've been here for a little while now.
Yeah, so we started off doing delivery-based charcuterie, basically right smack in the middle of COVID. Ooh. So that was quite a exciting time.
Yeah.
So we deliver charcuterie boxes. It's kind of like this, like a new way or like a foodie way to send flowers, I would say.
That is so true, and a great idea, because not everybody. Flowers are gorgeous. They're great. They're wonderful.
I love flowers, but to get some food, that's all me.
You can never go wrong with some delicious and beautiful snacks. So first, talk to me a little bit about your brunch and your lunch menu, because there's nothing quite like getting your girls together or getting your group together and setting up in a place like this, because it's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. So we have a toast menu, which is kind of like the smaller bite option. Mm-hmm. Everything is very cheesy, I should say. So the most popular item on the toast menu is the goat cheese and blackberry and basil toast. And then we have larger items like fresh made paninis, chicken salad that rotates every week, burrata salads, cheese boards, obviously, and hummus plates. And then we are going to start introducing soups and stuff like that. It's a little more for the cold weather.
The Modern Graze speaks to me very loudly. This very much seems like a Leah vibe. Now, when we dive into the charcuterie boards, what kind of charcuterie setups do you make for people and for their parties?
So we can do something as small as, like I said, a gift that could feed 1 to 2 people. And then we have done up to 200 people. And so this is more of like a table setup. It's a wow factor for your guests. So for example, something like a table like this, it would be completely void of table. It would just be cheeses, fresh meats, fresh fruits and vegetables. And that's great for it could be as big as a wedding or for a Christmas party or a holiday party, for that matter.
And it really would be an unforgettable part of your party of that, I am sure. What are maybe some of the keys to making those beautiful charcuterie boards? Because I think people think, meat, cheese.
Right.
What else you got?
So it's definitely all about the variety of cheese and meats. We do a pretty good job at the palette is pretty much all over the place. So we'll put a smoked cheese, a goat cheese, a brie, maybe a kind of a sharp cheddar. So that way, anyone at the event has something that they like. But not only that, we also, this is a fun part of our cheese boards, is that we always throw sweet in there. So you might find chocolate covered caramels or chocolate covered pretzels. I have a sweet tooth, so I just feel like everything needs to end with something sweet.
Well, sometimes you got to balance out that savory with something sweet,
Yeah, and we are all about savory and sweet, even with our lunches. For example, this is prosciutto and has fig jam, so a little bit of salty, a little bit of sweet. That's our thing.
Yeah, and I think it speaks to a lot of people. I know we're not the only ones.
Yes.
So not only are you guys open for brunch and lunch, and you do these gorgeous charcuterie spreads, but you host events as well?
We do, yeah. So within our cafe and outside, we do private workshops, public workshops. Every other Wednesday night right now, we host yoga here.
Ooh.
So that's kind of a fun new one.
Yeah.
So we're just big with bringing some events to this community and
put a spotlight on the community.
Right, yeah, and there's a lot of families out here, and I'm sure they want some new things to do, so we hope we can give that to them.
I think you do. So for folks who are interested in maybe having an event hosted here, or they're interested in brunch, or they're interested in one of the charcuterie boards, how should they go about getting in touch?
So the best way is definitely through email or by phone. And you had mentioned hosting an event here. That was another thing you can do. You can host a birthday party here, a bridal shower. Yeah. It's a smaller event, smaller dining room, but it's a really cute, intimate space. But for any kind of event, email or by phone would be best.
Awesome, yeah. So clearly these are going to be unforgettable moments for your party that you're hosting, or a party that you want to throw here, or even just a little brunch. Now, this sandwich has been taunting me for the last 5 minutes or so. Do you mind if I take a bite?
Absolutely, go for it.
Just because, it looks and smells so good.
So this sandwich has fresh mozzarella, prosciutto, fig jam, and arugula. And it's pressed on a French bread.
That tastes pretty fresh too.
Yeah, we do. We try to like definitely shop with fresh ingredients. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is a delicious sandwich. So if you are hosting your event here, or like we said, bringing the party back home to you, the Modern Graze in Willards, Maryland is gonna be a great place to do it. And another unforgettable party, got some more CoastLife, that's what's headed your way.
It's Vernon Powell's winter clearance. Save up to 50% off shoes and boots, up to half off apparel and handbags. Winter clearance markdowns throughout the store on over 200 brands. Don't miss the winter clearance event at Vernon Powell, happening now in Salisbury and Rehoboth Beach.
Every visit is an adventure at Browse About Books in Rehoboth Beach. Search our hand-picked book collection and find something in every genre. From bestsellers to some of our staff picks, you'll uncover a new adventure every time. After you've browsed our extensive book selection, explore our gift shop, where you'll find an exciting array of toys, gifts, Rehoboth-themed items, and home decor. Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue, a fun, friendly place to shop for books and so much more.
Join us for the Start Something New sales event at Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Millsboro. We have over 200 new vehicles on the lot ready to be driven home today, including options under $30,000 like this 2025 Jeep Compass Sport. Skip the lines, shop online at MillsboroCJR.com. Just click buy, we'll bring the car to your door. Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Cars cost less with Preston.
The real estate industry was broken, but change is here and the Parker Group is leading the charge.
We're proud to introduce our groundbreaking 3.5% listing fee. Sell with us and you could save thousands of dollars.
Our cutting-edge technology delivers significant savings that we pass on to you. Our world-class marketing and dedicated team provide the human touch and unparalleled expertise that you deserve.
As passionate advocates for a more transparent and equitable selling experience, we're not afraid to challenge the status quo.
Welcome to a new era of real estate with the Parker Group.
Hi, I'm Tommy K. Morse.
And I'm Tom Morse. We are your local family-owned roofing contractor serving Sussex County, providing long-lasting, dependable roofs, roof repairs, storm damage restoration, insurance claims assistance, and complete roof replacements.
For more information, give us a call at 302-663-0042 or visit us on the web.
There's good.
There's better.
And then there's Morse.
Hard workers need tough gear. Vernon Powell has the toughest and most comfortable workwear in the business. Work boots that work hard, like Timberland Pro, Carolina, and Red Wing, to Carhartt and Darn Tough socks. Only at Vernon Powell in Salisbury and Rehoboth.
It's Friday, and that means we have another adoptable pup for you, Delmarva, and let's get out of the cold and melt your heart with this guy. Oh, I cannot believe the puppy power is so real, and we're here with Lee McKinley of Humane Animal Partners, who I thank you so much for coming in every week and introducing Delmarva to cuties like this.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, so what's his name?
Jeeden.
Jeeden.
Yes.
That's a cool, unique name.
Yes, and don't ask me to explain it to you.
Sure.
Somebody can Google it.
Well, I mean, he's got a cool name, he's got a cool jacket, and he is up for adoption.
Oh, he's so sweet. He's the last of his litter at the Rehoboth location. He's about 4 months old and only 12, 13 pounds. So, you know, he's not going to be a huge dog once he's full grown. We're estimating 40 to 50 pounds, which is a really nice, manageable size for most households. And he's just so sweet and loves everybody he meets. He just walks around and wiggles and gives kisses, and we know he's going to make somebody very happy.
Hey, speaking of everyone he meets, I think this is too cute not to introduce him to everyone on CoastLife and on Coast TV.
Great.
So, guys, let's take a little puppy parade. Leah. Oh. No, and Leah, he's up for adoption.
Don't tell me that.
Come here. I have someone who wants to meet you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Oh. Hi.
Hey. Hi, good. How are you?
Hey.
All right, I'll take her now.
Oh. Good. It's head of the week is working.
That's my earring. I'll need the earring.
If by some miracle he doesn't get adopted right here, right now, how can people find out more about Jaden and if he's still available?
Sure, they can check out our website, humaneanimalpartners.org. His picture, his bio, his info is up there along with all the other adoptable cats and dogs that we have at the facility. You can stop in and see him, talk to us about what you're looking for. We like to make the right match for not only what you're looking for, but also what we know the dogs and cats need in their forever homes. But
okay, excellent.
Stop in and see us Tuesdays through Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
11 to 5? All right. No, hey, Jaden, you're going to get adopted so fast. All right, Delmarva, let's get all these pups out of the cold and into your home. All right, we're going to have some more Coast Life in just a little bit.
Taylor Swift, she is just at the peak of all her powers right now.
How has she been able to change the game with her fan base, with her music? That's a Taylor Swift effect.
The Swift Effect, Episode 1, Breaking the Mold, this Saturday at noon on Coast TV. Sponsored locally on Coast TV by Pohanka Kia. Shop online at pohankakiamd.com.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Get covered from the rain with a free Coast TV umbrella. Simply enter at coasttvumbrella.com for a chance to win. Then catch Coast TV News weekdays to see if you've won. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
All the natural light of the great outdoors. Right in your dining room. Shell Brothers, find your great indoors. All the solitude of the outdoors, without the bad Wi-Fi connection. Shell Brothers, find your great indoors.
3 brands, 2 locations, 1 choice. Delaware Hot Tub Company, turning hot tub dreams into reality for over a decade.
Offering the most luxurious spas like hot springs and Caldera.
Now, Platinum Spas too, starting under $10,000.
Ask us about free covers, free steps, free local delivery, and 0% financing too.
Save time, save money.
And upgrade your lifestyle with the first choice in the first state,
Delaware Hot Tub Company. Hot tubs, hotter prices. Delaware Hot Tub Company, Millsboro, and Lewis.
Capture your favorite moments at the Coast TV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The Coast TV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Well, Coast Life, it is the season where Girl Scouts go door to door and they peddle their wares, those wares being Girl Scout cookies. And sometimes you don't live in an area that has Girl Scouts in them. So maybe you want to try making some of those cookies at home on your own. We've got our field correspondent, Spencer Tober, joining us in our little kitchenette area. And you have discovered a way to make Girl Scout cookies at home for today's trending try.
Yes, the Girl Scouts are not out quite yet, and as they shouldn't be. It's way too cold, first of all.
Yes, very true.
So I concocted a 2-ingredient no-bake recipe for Thin Mints.
I am hype because I couldn't tell you the last time I had one of those, and that's like my favorite thing.
All right, so it's going to be up to you to decide whether you can tell the difference or not.
Okay.
But real simple. You've got some crackers. The main component right here are Andes mints.
That makes
a little
sense.
Mint chocolate for you. And we already took the liberty of melting some chocolate for you.
Yes, and you did this in a very safe and effective way too, that I think, because
Yes.
sometimes melting chocolate can get tricky. It can ruin pans, it can ruin pots.
Yes. So
this is pretty non-ruining your kitchen way.
We used warm water and some cheap, kind of almost like DIY piping bags.
Okay.
All right, because if you heat up plastic too much, it can release, dangerous chemicals.
Smells minty.
Yes. So we used warm water, and Leah, what I want you to do is take the open end of the bag, kind of like pinch it down, almost like yeah, just like that. And look at that. That already almost looks like a more professional piping bag, right?
There we go.
All right. So next step, we are going to just clip this right here. All right, Leah.
Just a tiny little bit, because we don't want another ice cream situation.
Oh no, I missed that.
That's okay. There was an incident.
All right. Well, and then the next step right here, we can either cover or decorate our crackers.
Okay.
Now is time for a little style.
We get a little creative here. All right. Well, we'll see.
All right. Oh yeah. Mine's definitely going to be a little mess here.
Okay. Here, we'll try to just go a little more traditional, if you will. I like yours. Yours looks like the little fudge cookies.
Oh, that's right. With a little minty deliciousness.
Yes. Okay. I'm excited about this trending try.
Okay. Let's just put these down for now.
The crackers is an interesting touch, but it'll give it that like crunchy bite that Thin Mints have.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's do it. It's not unlike a Thin Mint.
I think I need more chocolate.
You need more chocolate. Okay, yeah. I see. I was just full coverage.
But yeah, my sisters were Girl Scouts, so this just brings me right back to just getting a little discount, I should say, on these cookies.
I was a Girl Scout.
Ago.
I was a Girl Scout too, and I was always excited about cookie season, and I think being able to make these at home in a pinch, because it's not year round either. So maybe if you're just craving a Thin Mint, there you go, nice and easy.
I do know Girl Scout cookie season is coming up.
It's coming up quick,
now,
yes.
right?
I remember that. I feel like it was like January, February, we started getting the catalogs and all of that. So best of luck to your Girl Scouts out there. And in the meantime, until they can make it to your home, you might want to try making these, because I think it turned out very, very well. Thanks, Spencer.
All right, maybe even some competition for the girls.
There you go. Well, we do have some more CoastLife. That's not a competition. That's coming up next.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
Shell's Early Learning Center, child and parent approved.
Shells have become an extension of our family. They've helped prepare our children for school.
I love Shells. My teacher makes learning fun.
Creating a fun learning environment to prepare the children for school.
Shell's accredited staff is dedicated to preparing your child for school. Don't miss your chance to join the Shell's family. Enroll your child for fall now before it's too late. Shell's Early Learning Center, preparing our future generation.
Time to see Matt the Carpet Guy. Wait, what happened to the store? The people of Delmarva have been tricked into thinking they can't buy the flooring they want. At Matt the Carpet Guy, we bring style back to your home with a wide selection of LVP starting at $1.99 and tons of carpet options. We have the color and the style at the right price. Wow, there really is no place like Matt the Carpet Guy.
Matt the Carpet Guy, magically affordable.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland, and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
Rules don't apply when it comes to designing your home or business's interior. At Mood Design Studio, we break away from typical design norms to craft one-of-a-kind spaces that belong on the pages of a magazine. Choose from a bold selection of exclusive wallpaper designs and fabrics, plus a curated selection of furniture, making any room a showstopper. Need guidance? We'll assist you in planning your space's scope and budget for a streamlined, stress-free experience. For a complimentary consultation, visit Mood Design Studio in Lewis today.
Here are the stars of our show.
I am your host, Ryan Seacrest.
The Wheel You Love is back.
Yes! There it is.
Yeah, baby.
Let's have some fun.
Weeknights at 7 on Coast TV.
Jeopardy is for everybody.
Paramedic, a retired teacher, psychiatrist.
The next super champion could be anyone. It could be you.
That's amazing.
On Jeopardy. Weeknights at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Well, that hour flies by, CoastLife, doesn't it? And we always have so much fun. And I can't thank Rachel enough for joining me these last couple of days here on the CoastLife couch while we wait for Monday, where we will introduce you to CoastLife's new co-host, who I know you're going to love, and it's going to be a lot of fun. But Rachel, we're going to keep on seeing you.
Yes, it's been fun. I always love being here. Always lots of laughs.
Yes, we do laugh a lot here on the CoastLife set, don't we?
Yes.
We've been telling you, too, that this weekend to tune into the Taylor Swift Effect, which will air tomorrow right here on Coast TV at noon. And part one, they're doing sort of a multi-part documentary. Part one is sort of her effect on the music industry, re-recording her music. And then as soon as you're done with that, and you're going to be looking forward to the next part, part two, is going to be about her effect on the NFL.
Oh, wow.
Which
that
is
might be
gonna be very
a little bit more of
interesting.
like a hot topic there.
Yeah, I think so too. People had very strong opinions on seeing Miss Swift and their football games.
Yes. It also probably got a lot of new fans to the NFL, though.
It did, and so it for a lot of dads and daughters, it created a lot of
Bonding
interesting bonds.
experience.
Yes, because there were a lot of dads out there that were saying, you know, for the first time, my daughter is interested in joining me in watching football. Yes. And then dads have a minute to explain the game to their daughters, and so it's a new way to kind of bond.
What a fun take. I love that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be so angry.
Can't we all just get along? Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see, I think, through the eyes of a documentary.
For sure.
Her effect on the NFL, so we shall see. But for now, thank you so much for joining us. We're so glad that you did. We love hanging out with you. Have a great weekend, not just of your day, but weekend. Coast TV News is going to take things from here. Again, have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday.